Welcome to New Sky TV, Explosive. Wang Haozhen Guo Yuxin's third collaboration ignites the internet. The economics of short drama couples, is it real love? When Wang Haozhen and Guo Yuxin were photographed sharing an umbrella at the start of filming for Good Rain Knows the Season, who remembers how they shyly looked away when they first met? From the heart-pounding drunken kiss in National Husband Takes Me Home, to the love-hate power struggles in Meteor Garden, and now the heartwarming scene of them embracing in the rain in Dali Ancient City, isn't this national couple's third collaboration so sweet that you might suspect they're actually in a real relationship? The fan community is buzzing with calls for them to be a real couple, with comments like the third collaboration is so sweet and get married already. But have you ever considered whether this frenzy of sweetness is a bundled hype manipulated by capital, or a natural selection voted on by the market with cold data? When Bringing Home Your Mr. Right burst onto the scene with 1 billion views, were you also repeatedly watching the iconic rock paper scissors confession scene between Kia and Heo and Lu Jinian late at night, and couldn't help but ask yourself in front of the screen, why are these two people's eyes so captivating? Guo Yuxin's portrayal of the stubborn designer and Wang Haozhen's portrayal of the stoic CEO completely captivated you in just 8 episodes. Didn't that mutual unrequited love under the contract marriage perfectly capture your most secret fantasies about love? And 7 months later, in Meteor Shower, when Guo Yuxin shed her sweet girl image to become a vengeful queen, and Wang Haozhen removed his gentle mask to reveal his cunning fangs, did you feel that burning sensation of adult tension, more exciting than first love, exploding in your veins? 3.59 million pre-orders. Do you really know what kind of exclamation mark this number has etched in the history of short dramas before Meteor Shower even aired? Its pre-orders on the platform exceeded 3.59 million, setting a record for short dramas. Doesn't this demonstrate that the market had already voted wildly for this pairing? And when Good Rain Knows the Season garnered 183,000 pre-orders simply by announcing its start of filming, ranking among the top dramas starting filming at the same time, can you still say this is just wishful thinking on the part of fans, or a hit formula validated by millions of views operating precisely? The themed flower wall and rain-soaked food truck meticulously arranged by Wang Haozhen's fan club at the filming opening ceremony were interpreted by countless netizens as an auspicious sign of favorable weather and abundant harvests. But have you ever questioned whether this almost fanatical support is an illusion fabricated by capital, or the inevitable result of viewers' collective choice based on irrefutable data? Some say that the on-screen chemistry between Wang Haozhen and Guo Yuxin was cultivated by the director, but do you believe that acting can be taught? Industry insiders frankly admit that the success of this on-screen couple is by no means accidental. Their eye contact and micro-expressions, praised by the director as requiring no guidance, and the seamless switching between their youthful, budding emotions in National Husband and their complex love-hate relationship in Meteor Garden. Didn't you find yourself repeatedly shouting this acting is amazing while watching late at night? The high degree of compatibility in their appearance and temperament creates a strong screen chemistry, which is amplified on screen, transforming into the most intuitive sense of good match in the eyes of the audience. But have you ever considered, if this is truly the result of forced binding by capital, why do they, belonging to different agencies, need to negotiate across companies for every collaboration, instead of simply promoting each other's internal resources? 1 billion views, 3.59 million pre-orders, 183,000 pre-production bookings. Aren't these cold, hard numbers more convincing than 1,000 so sweet statements? The production company and platform made their decisions based on past success data and clear market feedback. The essence of their business logic couldn't be clearer. It wasn't capital that chose the couple, but rather market data that, after repeated verification, selected this couple combination that could bring a certain return to the project. Isn't this the purest expression of the free market? And when we shift our focus away from Guo Yuxin, you'll find that Wang Haozhen's CP matrix is far richer than you imagined. His extreme tragic love story with Ashen in the period drama Shazang Huan, a rebirth and revenge, a king stealing a minister's wife duo, with his classical temperament transformed from a Hanfu blogger in his face stepping out of an ancient painting, instantly makes you understand the business wisdom of each CP precisely targeting the tastes of a specific market segment. Therefore, when you see the topic of Wang Haozhen and Guo Yuxin's third pairing trending on social media, the real question you should ask isn't are they really together? But rather, why is every time my heart flutters, it's calculated so precisely? From contractual marriage to suspenseful business warfare and then to heartwarming healing, every turn this couple makes is perfectly timed to meet your emotional needs. This chillingly precise understanding, is it a sudden burst of inspiration, or a silent, data-driven emotional economics operation meticulously calculated down to the microscopic level? When you scream with excitement at their eye contact, hand-holding, and hugs late at night, do you realize that you're being gently harvested by a much larger system, consuming your attention, emotions, and wallet? And all of this starts with a simple market logic: what you love to watch is what they're desperately trying to give you. Isn't it? Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next video. Thank you.